intermittent ejections of ash from one of three craters alongside the presence of a long-term lava lake. Since 2012, this lava lake measured up to 200 meters or 656 feet wide and was located deep within Santiago crater where basaltic molten rock would pool. However, this lava lake is allegedly no more, having been completely covered by several landslides within this crater on March 13. This is potentially a major problem. Persistent gas emissions seen before this landslide have seemingly also ceased, and yet scientific instrumentation suggests that molten rock is still pooling underneath the landslide debris. There is now a legitimate fear and likelihood that the landslide debris represents a caprock and that gas is building up underneath it. Eventually, this gas could build up to such a volume that it breaks overlying rock, shooting upwards in a sudden release of pressure which generates an unusually powerful explosive eruption. While this is unlikely to be even close to the higher magnitude of Masaya's caldera-forming eruptions, it could still be quite destructive if and when this event occurs. A nearly identical series of events took place in 2012, resulting in a series of volcanic explosions which sent blocks of volcanic rock up to 3 kilometers away, landing on cars and buildings. Due to a suspicion that a similar process will soon occur, the national park Masaya is in is currently closed off. Iwo Jima eruption. Meanwhile, in Japan, a new volcanic eruption occurred at the infamous Iwo Jima volcano at the exact same location that was previously the site of the world's newest volcanic island. This island, known as Nijima, formed on October 30 of last year and expanded to 9 acres in size via the eruption of trachyandesite lava and ash. However, after this eruption ended a month later, the island quickly eroded away, and recently disappeared below sea level. Well, due to the high rate of ground deformation totaling 1 meter a year which Iwo Jima is currently experiencing, this vent has erupted 3 times in the last 3 years. A fourth eruption began from this same vent just below sea level on March 16, erupting numerous fragments of vesicle-rich lava. Many of these holes in the erupted lava quickly filled with water which then flashed to steam and expanded, causing the lava to float upwards. These fragments then remained on the surface, forming what is known as a lava balloon. While this activity could eventually reform the prior island, it is unclear how long its newest eruption will last for. On the southern portion of Japan's Hokkaido Island, there was temporarily a slight-level Hokkaido Komagatake volcano of volcanic unrest which struck the Hokkaido Komagatake volcano. This occurred on March 23, where at 2:33 a.m. a volcanic tremor struck underneath its summit, which lasted for 100 seconds. The tremor happened alongside a variation in inclinometer readings, suggesting a sudden, slight expansion of the volcano. While what occurred could have been a one-off event, my interpretation is that an amount of hydrothermal fluids underlying these craters were suddenly heated, causing material to expand and rise slightly. I believe this would account for the sensor readings that were measured, which is why Hokkaido Komagatake's alert level is remaining at green. List of erupting volcanoes. Here is a quick list of all of the world's volcanoes which are currently erupting. Additionally, here are some volcanoes showing signs of unrest which are not erupting as of the recording of this video on March 23, 2024. As a final note, I would like to thank my patron Brad Snyder